Welcome everybody to our 7-minute to ignite your week. I'm so excited that you're back. I've had a great week and I've been hearing comments from you and how you're enjoying this and how you're putting it to practice and ingesting it so that it can really fill you up and ignite your week and your life. So today I want to talk about the big rocks, and the first thing I want to show you is something that you'll see even on my website. Is I believe we need to live our life in balance in all areas. And so here's my rocks stacked on top of each other. They actually are hinged. But anyway, so I want you to realize that living our life in balance is how we feel happy at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the year. So really, at the end of 2017, December 31st, you're looking back over your year. What is it that you had wanted to achieve, and did you achieve it? And if not, why not? So let's talk about that. I want to give you my secret tip that's really helped me and helped hundreds and hundreds of people. So I want to share it with you. And it's my big rocks. My big rocks. And you'll see on my website, and actually I posted a blog for you today that will fill in the pieces on this so that you can get over stress and overwhelm and you can have more fun. So let's get started. So a few years ago, what I did was I got some masonry jars, and you have probably seen this demonstrated by others. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's so good to see you on here. Thank you for joining me. And be sure and have a paper out writing down what are your big rocks that you really want to achieve this year. So as we go along, write that down, plug it in. So what I did was I got 2 masonry jars, and I'm going to show you. These are filled, but these are masonry jars, which you get jam in or make jam in. And what I did was I took the exact same amount of big rocks, medium rocks, little rocks, and sand. And I measured it out on my kitchen counter. I should have taken a video of that. Maybe I'll go back and redo that so that you could see it. And I carry these with me because they really do show the story. This one, I put the big rocks in first, then the medium rocks, then the little rocks, and then the sand, and it all went in. This one, I put the big rocks in first, the sand in first, then the medium rocks, and then the big rocks, and they didn't all fit. And here's one that didn't fit in still. I can't even get it balanced on the top. All of these are in the other jar because I started with it by putting the big rocks in first. So what are the big rocks? Let me share that with you. Big rocks are things that need to go on your calendar first. And I suggest if you've already got a calendar, go get another one. Go get one at Walmart that's a desk calendar, a small one. Tear all the pages apart and lay them out. Have your family come together or your team at work and lay out what you feel are the most important things throughout the year that must be met or you really hope to be met. One of them, I would guess, would be a vacation. So if you have kids in school, they can only go 1 time a year or 2 times a year. Sometimes now it's going to be more, 4 times a year. But I actually have somebody I coach that when we first started coaching together, this young man has a family of many children, several children, and he never got to go on vacation with the family because when it came vacation time, he was too busy. He couldn't pull out the time. He couldn't mark that time and set it aside. So we worked on a strategy to make that happen. So we put the big rocks in first. So on your calendars, and when I create this 12-month calendar, you can go buy one at Office Depot. They're about $25. Or make your own for like $3 and something from tearing the Walmart one apart. And then on that, you're going to put the big rocks first, which are your vacations, conferences you need to go to, maybe for your job or for your business. And then other things that would be, my newest one that I'm really helping people do is maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you want to get it done. What are the things you want to get done? Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to run a marathon. I would love to run a 5K. I'm not very ambitious, but I need to train for that. What would I need to do? So that's on my calendar for this year to prepare to run that marathon. And then medium rocks. What are the medium rocks? Medium rocks are maybe staff meetings at work you have to attend and you can't miss. An exercise. I'm really hoping that you have that calendared in every week, that you're doing so much exercise, maybe 3 times a week, 4 times. Some of you are ambitious, and 5 times, but put it on your calendar. Those are medium rocks. Time for your spiritual growth, some meditation, some quiet time every day. Put that on your calendar. And then how about a date night? Why not? And you know what? If you have children at home still, why not a date night with one of your kids? My husband used to do that with our kids, and I used to do it with the boys. And I used to send my daughter flowers occasionally. So, do those things and put those would be medium rocks. Small rocks are those things that we get locked into doing first. Emails, jumping on Facebook, and it takes us like so much time, and we get locked into that dark hole. So those are the things that are the little rocks in the gravel and the sand. Day-to-day tasks need to be done, so they need to go on there. But if they don't get done, they don't. At December 2017, you're not saying, oh, I wished I had done more emails. You're not saying that. Or I wished I'd spent more time on Facebook. No, you're saying, I wished I'd spent more time with my family, or I had more quiet time for myself, or I did more to create more health. Those are the things that are important to you, and those are your big rocks. So what do? We're going to put those big rocks in first, and then we can put in those other rocks on our calendar. So get a new calendar and start off next month putting yourself in on your calendar. Every week, have some time for you. I love color coding, and purple's the color for me, and I put the time that's going to be for Claudia. I booked that in for next month. February is already fixed with Claudia time. If I don't fill me up, I have nothing to give out. And I feel I've got a lot to give, but I have to keep me full. So put in your time for you, and then start putting in this other stuff. I'm so glad you guys are responding. Thank you so much for your responses. I can't wait to go back and read them in a second here. By doing what I'm saying right now, creating your 12-month calendar, putting your big rocks on there first, you will be living your life in balance like this. You will have all your rocks stacked up, and they will be balanced. And at the end of the year, you're going to be saying, woohoo, I love my life. And that's the purpose of what we're doing. So and I want you to enjoy the journey, by the way. I want this to be fun. So don't make it so strategic that it's not fun. Let me see if I can read some of the comments. Oh, hi, Tony. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Tina and Malika and some of the others have strolled on by. But go ahead and just somebody pop in. What's a big rock for you this year? Type it in. Just chat it in. What's a big rock for you this year? Let's see. Awesome advice. Thanks. This is from Andrea. She's in Canada. She really appreciates the visuals. I learn more from visuals, Andrea. I'm so glad that you like that too, because it cements it in my head. So now anytime you go to my website, you'll also see that stack of rocks. Let's see what else we have coming in here. Great balance lesson. Thank you, Jacqueline, for saying that. Really, I've learned over the years, living your life in balance makes you healthier, happier, you have more energy, and you have more to give out to other people. And they love being around you when you're living your life in balance. Big rock health. Ooh, that's awesome. Yes, that's a good point, Andrea. I appreciate that. And for me, it's first. It has to be first. Our health is our wealth. If we don't take care of that, then we're in trouble. Well, everybody, it's been awesome to have you here. What I really want to do is to send you to my website, because I wrote this blog for you for this week. And if you just go to claudiacooley.com, and then you'll see the blogs. Go to that blog tab, and you'll right in the very beginning, you'll see the big picture of the big rocks. And I wrote that to fill in the gaps that we can't get in 7 minutes. And please respond to me at claudiacooley.com, and just keep filling in here. And most important, let's share this whole 7 minutes with everybody we know, because just think, by 2017, December 31st, how many people we could have on here around the world. And already we have 4 countries represented on here. So everybody, I'm so proud of you, and just keep it up. Keep your life ignited, your week ignited, and your day ignited. See you next week. Bye-bye.